talked before the game. You said it needed Carlisle to have a big game in order to have a chance to win. Pretty much got y'all there.
Yeah, proud of that young man. We talk about if they embody the selflessness. The young man wanted Friday night bad, real bad, and we talked about it pregame, talked about it postgame as well. He didn't get the Friday night job. Josh Green has got that job, but we talked about there's some big new week games, especially early, that we need to get a hold of to get some attention, and also get on the right foot early in the season. And that's back-to-back outings, man. He's just been lights out. Obviously, he'll be back in the weekend rotation when we get back in the conference play. But proud of the young man. He didn't complain, didn't have any excuses of why he coached, why this, why that. Didn't question what we're doing. Just did a good job of embracing it, and obviously that's why he's having so much success.
How big of a win is this for your program, knowing that you've lost 12 straight to them?
Yeah, it's nice to get the monkey off our back, and at the same time, same breath, keep in perspective, it's a midweek game. They threw 4 or 5 guys, and obviously to be able to do that in front of the home crowd, I think was special. I think that's the neat part about this. Not having to do it in Baton Rouge, being able to do it here at home was nice for all of our fans that came out and support.
How good was Carlisle once he starts to settle in and he gets in that groove?
Yeah, you saw him strike out the side. I think it was the 5th inning maybe, or maybe the 6th inning, and just spotting every pitch. Just did a fantastic job, again, of competing. And we talked about we're going to put those freshmen in that moment. We talked about pregame again. The left hand, the right hander with Schaefer and Warren, and those are 2 guys going to have big futures in our program, and we got big futures for them this year. So it was good to get them out there and do their deal, but obviously Tassin to come in there. And we talked about don't turn a bad pitch into a bad moment or a bad day. Just let it be one pitch and then go back to work. And Tassin did that. He spikes the first one, probably the best block of Wassinger's career there at the plate. But we go back, splitty, and get the ground ball and turn a double play.
Coach, talk to me about how big of a confidence boost this is. You lose 2 straight to UConn to finish last series. Now you get the big weekday games.
Yep.
To
like I told the guys, it's so good to get back in the win column. So Saturday's just such a disappointing day. Coming away from a weekend, we felt like we were the better club and felt like we should have had a sweep, and obviously lost 2 close ball games to a good UConn ball club. I don't want to take anything away from them. That's a good club, but it's tough to get back on a horse after a weekend like that. And just to be able to get back out there, whether it was the 27 Yankees or LSU, didn't matter. Just to be able to get back in the win column was big for us.
You got a little nervous there in the 9th inning when they had the bases loaded?
No, like I said, man, at the end of the day, this isn't the World Series, and if we won the game, it wasn't going to be the national championship. If we lost the game, it wasn't going to be the end of the season. I was excited to see some guys handle some moments there late. Tassin to be able to come in and do his deal. Our middle turn a double play there when they had the opportunity. Thought that was pretty neat. So it was good to see that calm and energy out there on the field, because at the end of the day, I can be losing my stuff there in the dugout or be calm as ever get out in there. It's what they're doing on the field, and I thought they did a good job of handling some things.
Coach, you just mentioned some relievers, but closing's kind of been a tough story this year. Closing out games. What's something that you can improve on?
We got to figure out the back end of the bullpen. We knew that with Josh Green being moved into the rotation. So obviously, Howman's still the guy. I think he's still going to be the guy at the end of the day. Just didn't want to put him in that scenario again. I thought those other guys did a good job of picking him up today and waiting for another outing.
For a confidence boost for Howman, I know he's been struggling, closing out the game. How do you think you can build his confidence back up?
We just got to get him back out there in a good situation, and he's got to stay confident who he is. And that's what I told him after the ball game. Be ready to go Friday, because if we get in the same situation on Friday, he's the guy going in and go finish the job. So it's one of those deals. We want to kind of give him a breather. We kept running him out there in these situations. I'd like to get him out there in a situation maybe where he can just pitch and not have to worry about it being a one-running game. But I told him to be ready for Friday, and he'll get back confident. He's a veteran. He's a senior. He knows this is his last hoorah, so he'll do a good job of getting back on the horse and going for us too.
What can you say about the crowd today? All the fans that came out, to support your team. And there was a lot of people expected a lot of purple and gold. There was actually a lot of green and gold today.
And just the fan support's been unbelievable. And you saw that last few years in Baton Rouge. You go over there and you got 12,000 Tiger fans hooting and hollering, but you got 3,000 that's just allowed in the green and gold. And the energy our fan base brings is so exciting to see. They do a good job not sitting on their hands and just being a fair weather fan. They do a good job in the good and the bad of staying with us. And if they continue to do that, obviously it continues to give those guys some support and continue to help them be successful.
And honestly, I know this goes in just as one win in the win column, but really, how big of a win this is for you and your team?
Hey, it's just nice, again, to get the monkey off our back. So now we know we can do it, So now when we get into Sunday, also, we got them again this week, or if we get in a regional in Baton Rouge, it's been done before. We're not having to overthink some things and it's been 12 years. That's done with. So now we can move on to a new story and hopefully get a win streak going against them.
I have one more question. Stealing. You got caught stealing a few times today. Does that change your perspective going into the game against LSU?
No, not at all. We're going to still run. They picked the right counts to pitch out on, and we missed a side on the backside steal on there on the guy getting thrown out on second on the double steal. So, and that's what we talk about. You can't miss signs, you can't miss execute, because when you do, it makes it even look worse than what it actually is. They guessed right on 2 more of them, but if we actually get the sign right there, we still double steal, and we're 2 for 4 still in the bags on the night instead of being 0 for 3. So we've got to do a better job of just making sure we get every single pitch and get every single sign in there.
Now, it's going to be done, but you can't finish this game without one player, Drew Avens. Huge for you today. Talk about him. He's been struggling at the plate. Comes in big for your team today.
Yeah, history's on his side. I mean, he's been the guy we've wanted in that situation since day one. He's the guy with the game on the line. You want to be in the box to get the game-winning hit. He did it, 4 or 5 times last year. We knew those early struggles that first weekend weren't going to last very long. He's too much of a competitor. He works too hard, and he deserves it too much to stay in those struggles. So it's good to see him bust out and hopefully roll the rest of the season.
Congratulations.
You guys focused, not skipping those 2 games this Friday and Saturday. You beat LSU.
Right.
Keep them from just jumping into the next LSU game.
You got to keep in perspective. That's exactly what we talked about. Yeah, this wasn't a national championship that we won tonight. This was just another win in midweek, and again, getting that win column was big for us. So we talked about you can't have a letdown now. You got to continue the momentum into Friday night and continue to have that throttle down and continue to stay with the gas meter.
Good. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.